Guys, we are back and I'm not dressed for a walk this time. I'm dressed for running, even though it's just going to be a very easy slow run, but this is how I want to start week 19. Week 18 we couldn't really finish the way I wanted to finish it, and the reason is, as you still hear, I got a cold Friday evening after my last run in that week 18. I noticed Saturday will be horrible, and it was horrible. I fought through and could manage to feel better Sunday morning, so I decided maybe we shouldn't really just skip that long run but do something instead, even though it would be just a walk. So and then, like, during lunch I felt, why not just get a coffee somewhere and sit down, maybe have some fresh air around the nose and feel better at the end of the day. That's what I did. So I went out. The mission was 7k to a convenience store where I got my iced coffee. Yay. And of course we had to go the same way back. That's what we did, and ended up with 14k. Was really nice. It was a struggle, but the reason was not actually because of my conditions. No, it was because half of the time we walked alongside the beach, like in the sand, on the sand, and it's not the same like if you would walk like on the sidewalk. So I could feel it after the walk. My muscles definitely said, hey, you're doing something different here, watch out. And but all in all, I have to say that was a good thing to get out and get something going despite the conditions, right? But yeah, so here we are back at the beach, week 19, and I can't wait actually, because there are only 2 weeks to go until we start with the training plan. But what I'm going to do here in week 19 and 20 is basically just the basics. Foundation, base running, aerobic fitness, all that matters. I'm getting my 70k done this week, and we're going to do the same in week 20 as well. And we're going to do that because of a very easy and simple reason. Because the training plan is going to be quite tough when it comes to speed. There's a lot to be expected. And I think those speed sessions can only rely on a good foundation. So if there's no foundation, those speed workouts, I don't know. That's my take. Right, guys, that's been said. I don't want to let's keep it very simple here, because that is really what matters. We're not here to create content. Well, I'm doing that for you, right? But the content itself is already made. You just have to follow the plan, right? And this is what I want to show and document for you. I started 2 years ago with running. I have already achieved 5 finish lines, and I would say even 6 if you count that crazy run. It was a run, not a race, in the stadium where we had 100 laps to get the marathon distance done. So basically, 6 times a full marathon distance so far in my running journey that I think of just began. And I have to say, it was the best decision ever that I could have done in my life so far. And that's what I want to share. That's why I'm here, and take my camera with me to hopefully help you to find access to running, or to keep you running or to just in general motivate or inspire you, right? I hope I can do it. If so, you know what to do. Do this, smash that like button, and also subscribe to the channel. Click that support button, because I want to support you, and I hope you can also do the same to me. Would be nice. Much appreciated. Guys, so I would say let's start week 19 here together at the beach with an easy run, just 6K. That's it. There's nothing more sorry, that I can do or even should do, as you can hear, because I'm not 100% perfect yet, but I feel alright. I feel 80%, so enough for 6K. Who knows, maybe it's going to be 8. Let's get started with the run here. Nice, let's go. We just pressed the start button, and I'm going to use that chance to, first of all, apologize if you're new here to the channel for the wind in the background. I mean, we're here at the beach, and the other side of the beach is where the road is. And this is where the noise is coming from. I don't care about the noise, and I hope you also don't care about the noise. It's part of the journey, it's part of my environment. So every day when I take my camera with me and take footage, that's the footage that you should see. There's no filter, there's no fancy stuff. It's just the pure running, the environment that I'm running in. Or better said, that we are running in. Because I always think I take you with me. This is the approach for this channel. This is the approach for my mission. It should not just be a one-man show. The first 5 minutes used to be my warm-up part in heart rate zone 1, and then we follow a strict pattern here. I usually start with my heart rate zone 2 part. Now you might be interested in, if you're new to this channel, what are my zones? What are my numbers? Quite easy. As for now, heart rate zone 1 for me starts at 120 around until 135, and heart rate zone 2 the next 15 beats. All right. Woo. Let's check. Yeah, it's quite hot and humid today. Definitely 25, 26 degrees out here. Even though it feels like temperatures are still not the same. When it comes to the summer season here in Okinawa, it's quite remarkable. The air temperatures are like an average, I would say 30 degrees, just to make it simple here. But it feels like temperatures are always like 5 degrees higher. And that depends on the humidity. So, but in summer, the humidity is definitely like 70% throughout the season. Or even higher, depends. If it rains, then we have like 80%, 80% plus. And that means temperatures that you feel are crazy. It's like running in a sauna. Well, that kind of thing. Alright. We have to be careful. We cannot do too much because we have to keep on running tomorrow as well. Are they fishing or are they doing a barbecue? I don't want to disturb. Let's check. The cars are also not parked very smartly. But yeah, I don't care today. If we would go for a faster session, those cars I would love to kick. Because this way here is actually made for people. And there's actually no official parking. And Japanese usually follow their rules. But looks like they forgot about this part. Alright, that's why we do a U-turn already. So I don't need to care about. Right. So 5 minutes are up. 5 minutes and 30 minutes. Oh, totally forgot. So distance. Well, you know what? Then we go by distance. We do K and let the watch do its job. After 1K, we start the new lap and the new heart rate zone 2 part. Ooh, guys, that's a non-stop, no compromise episode here. Try not to cut, try not to manipulate the footage too much. Well, if it has to be manipulated, then of course I do. Then edit here and then. But most of the time when I take out the camera, it's what it is. And this is how it should be. As you can hear, I'm not native English speaking. I'm from Germany. And how to learn English. It's cool. But I noticed that, let's say the language learning system, school system, isn't really working. Because it's simple. You just learn for tests to pass whatever you want to do after. Right? But you don't pass the test to say to yourself, well done, now I can speak English or any other language, and then continue. No, it's not like running and to finish a marathon, get the medal and then go for the next one. No. After the final test, after the final exams, after graduation, that foundation is gone. And without the foundation, you lose what you learned. Alright, get the similarity here. Without a foundation, without a base in running, everything that you put on top to be a faster runner is gone. So you have to keep on using it, right? Well, until the age of 20, you're probably not thinking about this. I don't know what's going on. And once you've finished your exam, basically you stop learning. But this is actually when you should do yourself a favor and use what you learn. Alright, let's go, guys. This is why I was so shocked when I went to America at the age of I don't know, what was it? 2006. And I was like, holy, teachers tortured me for about 10 years, let's say. that I can learn a second language, a foreign language, and I cannot even understand anything. I cannot use it at all. Yeah. So I had to do it all over again because I really wanted to speak English. And now I can say the reason why I can keep that channel accessible for probably most of the people out there. I'm really proud of this. Yeah. So I hope you don't mind that little comparison with your running training and why I'm not English native speaking or that kind of thing. Alright, let's go. 2K's in. No, that's not true. 1.4. Heart rate zone 2. Let's go. I press the stop button. Now I'll be back. Probably 3K mark. When we do the next U-turn here, I'm going to tell you about my plan. The training plan that I purchased via Training Peaks. Good things. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on. Now I know why they're here doing stuff at the beach. Of course, it's national holiday. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you what day it is. I forgot. But that's the reason why, well, I had no work to do today. Nice. Keeping the heart rate in heart rate zone 2, even though it's the upper end. That's alright. That's alright. Today is about feel. I feel good, want to run. That's what I'm doing. Share my emotions about. There's so much more to discover. And I do this because I want to share. I just don't talk about me. That would be too easy. But all I'm doing is I share my self-gained experience from the last 2 years. And that's where the value is coming from. And I hope you get it. There's actually no language needed to tell you the value about running. But what I'm doing here is probably applicable for like 99% of all the runners out there. Keep going, guys. Let's go. Ah, my nose is running. It's annoying. Sorry for that. It's what it is. Alright. Almost 3K in. I'm telling you just quickly about the plans that we have for the next let's say 22 weeks until the Berlin Marathon. Alright. So first of all, we get those 2 weeks in front of us into the books. Week 19 this week, and next week, week 20, basically free. I can do whatever I want. All I need to take care about, and that's the only condition, get the miles in that I subscribed to myself. And that is between 60 and 70K, right? So get something done to, improve or stabilize my aerobic fitness. We don't want that foundation for the faster parts be cracked, or let's say we don't want to lose fitness, right? So get the miles in. That's what we do. And of course, the best way how I can do it is with Hardware Zone 2 training. Right. 80% of my runs here, usually in heart rate zone 1 and 2. Well, usually 2. And the rest, 20%, are in heart rate zone 3, 4, and 5. So let's say low intensity, high intensity. And we do this, as you can hear, by the proportion with the 80-20 training method. I purchased a plan that is, I think, quite tailored for my skills, for my status, like 2 years into running. We used that exact same training plan for the Hokkaido Marathon, and we started to train for that exactly a year ago, April 2024, and the marathon was end of August. So we do exactly the same training plan, but we pimp it, and we pimp it together. We increase the mileage here and there. We maybe add another interval. We go faster, all that kind of thing, right? And we do this together. So I'm exactly telling you what this session is for, why I improved it, what we're doing there. It's very important. That's the true insight of an average guy here running, going for a sub 4 time in Berlin and Chicago. Right, next U-turn, 3.5k into the run. Unfortunately, we reached heart rate on 3, but yeah, today I don't really mind. That's alright. I figured I keep on running. Just today. That's what I said before. We are in those special weeks where we can basically do what we want to do to achieve the mileage goal. But we cannot do it in about 2 weeks. Not anymore. Right, so big disclaimer here. We follow a training plan that I purchased. I don't make any advertisement if it sounds like it isn't. But I think for my needs, Training Peaks is doing a great job. Like together with that training plan, with the 80-20 training method, that works really well. Of course, also have a running watch. I have a Garmin watch, Forerunners 265S. I use it since, and I also post my runs on Strava. So if you want to follow me there, go ahead. The link is as well in the description and at the end of the video. By the way, I also do some stuff on Instagram, but I keep it very casual, not consistent, but here and then, I post different content. So if you're active on Instagram, if you don't mind, Alright guys, almost 4K in. Three to go, I guess. We do 7 today. We do 7. We do 7. I decided that spontaneously now. Okay, let's go. What a nice Tuesday, late afternoon, week 19. This is how we should start it. Come on guys, let's go. Calm pace at the moment guys, 6 minutes per K. Usually my easy pace is, at those weather conditions, I would say 6 minutes and 30 seconds should be the fastest pace per K that I should run in. But today I totally miss it. But as I said in the beginning, I don't care what I said and mentioned. I don't care today, not really. Keep it going guys. Let's go. 2Ks to go about. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Oh good, 150 meters to go. Let's get this done. 50. $7K is in the books. Wait.